today I want to talk about how you can pass your PMP exams, because right here is a living testimony. But I want to go ahead and talk about, the process that led there, what helped me, the tips and tricks, how you can adopt those tips and tricks to help you to pass your exams. So the first thing is preparation. Like when I came into America, I already had my master's and I had my bachelor's in business administration. So I felt, how hard can the PMP exams be? So immediately after I got into the US, I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this exam. So I got the PIN book, skimmed through it. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. And I went for the exams and I failed woefully. So yeah, you cannot not prepare for an exam. I wasn't prepared. Try to strategize, basically. Have a game plan. You can never be over prepared. So keep studying, keep doing all the practice questions. And then I was told that if you do the practice questions, if you study, prepare for the exams and you're doing the practice questions, once you start getting 80%, that means, you're ready for the exams. Then number 2 was joining a reading group or a study group. So I'm in Philadelphia, like everybody knows, and then the PMI chapter in Philadelphia is the one I joined actually was the Delaware Valley chapter, PMI DVC. And then I realized that they were gonna do like a class, a study group for the PMP exams, because there you had a lot of people also preparing for the exams, having similar questions. We could brainstorm, through questions, and that kind of helped to, when you brainstorm through questions, you're able to remember what those questions were and the answers to that, and it kind of sticks. If you're able to form study groups, go ahead and form a study group. A study group would help you a lot, trust me, because you're going to be doing answering questions together, solving questions together, and things that you're not sure of. Other people would give you resources. Other people that already know about it would kind of guide you in the right path. That helped me a lot. Online resources. Number 3 is online resources. You can never miss it with that. Like online resources. First of all, YouTube. YouTube has like a lot of resources talking about the processes, how to memorize the processes, how to understand the processes, the formulas involved, everything. And so I would suggest 2 that kind of helped me. Ellis has a YouTube channel where she teaches, how to pass the PMP exams, the processes. She would solve questions, the scenario questions, the what's next questions, what would you do as a project manager, scenario questions, all that. She has a lot of resources on that. So I jumped on that, and I really, it's really helped me, especially with the calculations. She said, PMP maths in 5 minutes. And I'm like, wow, okay, let me go ahead and see that. And I read that, and it's really, really helped me. Another person on YouTube that helped me was Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo Vargas just simplified the whole process. He simplified everything, like what are the inputs, the tools and techniques, the outputs, for each process, for each knowledge area. This is what you need to do. This is the relationship between this process and that process. After this process, this is the next thing that comes up. That was like, it just blew my mind. I was like, okay, fine. This is someone that totally understands it. And one thing I would tell you, if you're trying to pass the PMP exam, do not cram anything. Because if you cram, there's no, like the way the PMP is set up now, the exams, you're not doing any brain dump anywhere. You're not expected to have any paper with you or anything. So please do not cram. Try to understand the processes. It will help you when the scenario questions come up to be able to say, okay, this is why I would pick this instead of this. That helps a way lot. Another resource online is Udemy. So Udemy has a lot of like how to how to do this, how to do that, different trainings, I know a lot of people that know about Udemy. There are different courses online there that you can pick up, and that would help you. So I already have an account with Udemy, so I went online and I picked up one of the PMP classes on there, and there are a lot of them on there, and they're on sale. So a course that maybe costs like $100 is on sale for $12.99. Why not invest in something that would change your life ultimately? So yeah, those were the resources I used online, and they would really help you if you pick those up. It would really help you. Number 5 is personal reading. Now you want to carve out time each day, put it on your schedule, let it be on your reminder. Even if it's an hour, 2 hours you spend per day, and then maybe on Saturday you spend 4 hours, Sunday you spend 4 hours. This exam is worth it because it's not an easy exam. It's not something you can use your residual knowledge to pass. You have to know it. Finally, the last thing is positive attitude. Keep projecting yourself. Keep seeing yourself that you've passed the exam. Positive attitude. What did I do? I projected myself. I kept seeing myself that I had passed the exams. I kept seeing myself that I had passed the exams. I kept celebrating people on LinkedIn that had passed the exams, saying, okay, I'm going to join that league of, exceptional people very soon, and I will also be celebrated. While I was doing the exam, it was hard, but I kept saying to myself that this exam, I'm going to pass it. I'm going to pass it. I have to pass it. And I prayed also. I prayed. I was just like, I need to pass this exam. But of course, the hard work. You cannot not work hard and expect that a miracle is going to happen at the end of the day. It doesn't work that way. You must have studied. You must have exerted yourself. You must have made sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. So that was what I did. And this is not limited to the PMBOK 6 or PMBOK, the new PMBOK that is coming. This is going to help you in any exams you're going to be writing. This is going to help you in the next one, because in January, there's a new syllabus for the project management professional exams that's going to be coming out. So that's a new one entirely. So I'm not even going to be talking about the PMBOK 6 or the processes and knowledge areas in there, because I don't know what they're going to change or what they're going to add, what they're going to remove. But I know that they're going to make it more agile, because basically people have realized that, for project management, most organizations, you have to tailor your your project management methodologies to match the culture of that organization. So basically tailoring, different methodologies. So you have some organizations where you can do a mix of the waterfall and also the waterfall and also agile methodology. Like the last project I worked on was a hybrid methodology we used, because we did a mix of waterfall and also scrums. So these are the tips and tricks, that I used, and I believe, it will help. Set out time. Let's say, like, some people say they actually read for the exam in 2 weeks and they pass. Kudos. I'm not taking away from those people. Though this is what I did that worked. I just set out, I mapped out a plan. I was going to study, I was going to read the book, and I was going to, make sure that I started getting 80% in my practice questions. You can never overdo practice questions. Keep doing practice questions. And once I started getting 80%, I was confident that yes, I could do this. And I went into the exam, and I must tell you, when I finished the exams and the results was there on the screen, it said, "Hello, Luashikemi Motola Williams, congratulations on joining it was like you're joining the league of project management professionals." It was I shed a tear. Like it was like a relief. It was like something was lifted up my shoulders. So I'm really grateful to God. I'm grateful to Joseph Tierney. I'm grateful to the Delaware DVC chapter. I'm grateful to Ebony Carter and everyone in the reading group, Nikki, Kathleen, everyone that helped in this process. Really grateful, really happy, and I hope this would help somebody. This is just out there, hopefully that somebody will be able to, see this and be motivated, see this and use that like as a guide to passing the exam. Thank you so very much for watching my video today. Like I always say, the key to your happiness is in your hands. Nobody can decide your happiness but you. So do what makes you happy. Shine a light in the corner that you find yourself and help somebody around you and just be happy. That's it.